No.
No.
I like that, dude. I like that.
You gotta mix it up.
Yeah, you do. You do. You can always be expecting goodness, happy, joy vibes. You gotta be you gotta be a CSM with them. That would be funny. You're like, go fuck yourself.
Get
All right, thanks, Will. All right,
lawn.
guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe. It'd be funny.
Next time, let's get off my fucking lawn.
Yeah, get off my fucking grass. All right, thanks, Will. And guys, I will see you on the next time. That's what it's gonna be.
Yes.
Oh, we're live. Oh,
hello.
Hey,
friends.
what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Comfort and Chaos. Will, why didn't you tell me we were live, dude? I was sipping there. Nice little Cabernet. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of Comfort and Chaos, guys. With me, you already know, the one and only Vato Loco, and of course, my co-host Will. What are you going by today?
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. You can call me
Oh,
Miss Jackson.
Miss
You can call me
Jackson?
Nasty. You can call me Miss Nasty. I don't know.
Big Nasty. Either way, man, it's good to see you, dude. Welcome back, guys. Hey, if you haven't already, as we're going to get into this team, thank you for clicking. Thank you for being present. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe. It's crazy. I know you hear it every YouTube channel, but you know what? We really do appreciate it. The support definitely does go a long way, and it supports Will and I as we continue to take time out of this day. I mean, Will, we're recording right now. What is it, 2 a.m.? Gosh.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
Oh,
for us.
stop.
And we do it for you guys. We do it for you guys. So please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're showing Will. Last time I checked, we're getting like, literally, I think we had over like 3,000 views and like over people watching. You know, we're having like videos that are hit like 200 views. But then all of a sudden you look at how many subscribers are that. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Guys, you're free to do what you want, but the support definitely is appreciated. It goes a long way. Anyways, Will, how was your day, man? Before we get started, just how are you doing, dude?
Dude, I'm doing well, man. Awesome weekend. I've got some content I'll have to kick over to you at some point here. We got I spent 12 hours on the motorcycle on Saturday.
Dude, that's
was
sick.
absolutely smoked. And
that
then
is sick.
The boy wanted to go out shooting on Sunday.
Ooh,
so we spent 4 hours out at the range. I got that new PSA Jackal AR out. I got that out. I got my Hellcat with my brand new. No, man. Springfield Hellcat, the 9mm.
Oh, this okay.
So I dropped a new barrel in it, little compensator on the front of it. Needed to zero up that red dot, so we shot that, and then he had to zero up his Ruger 1022. So we got that done. Spent all day out there. I looked like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer after that sunburn because of this skin complexion.
I mean, it's Colorado, dude. I mean,
I'm
down here. You'll get some real sunburn down here.
No, you get worse up here, man. You're higher in elevation. You get absolutely fried up here. You don't even realize you're getting fried.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
It's brutal.
I can actually see it. Actually,
yeah.
Team,
yeah,
comment down below if you guys see it. Comment down below. Let us know if you see that. Look at it. Damn, bro, we need to get you some sun, dude. We need to get you some sun.
Can't see that. Can't see that. You gotta pay extra for that. That's on the paywall.
That's a different platform, man. That's a different platform. Well, then that's pretty cool. Yeah, we had a good weekend too. Very chill. Went and saw a movie, a scary movie. I haven't been to the movie theater in a long time. Went and saw a movie called Speak No Evil.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
No.
It's not because it's scary. It's because I'm one of those guys that when I watch movies where there's some horrible choices being made, it gives me anxiety. I'm like, don't you dare go back. Stop. You're stupid. Don't. Oh, I can't sit here. I got to go. Like, I
real,
am
man.
that guy. I am that guy. And in that movie, it's full of those choices. It's full of those choices. And then the father is like peeing his pants and cuddling like a little dog, not knowing what to do. And then the wife's got to be like, stay right here. I'm going to save the day and kill these bad guys.
Oh.
And I'm like, really? And then go figure the guy drives a Tesla. And I'm like, okay.
Hey, first of all, let's simmer that shit down because I also drive a Tesla.
Hey, it's different. You know what I mean? I feel like
I've got a combat
I
Tesla
feel
that
like
I take my
Hollywood
shit
is.
out to the range with.
I just feel like Hollywood's trying to paint this picture right now. I don't know.
Oh, sure.
I don't know. It's probably what it was, and this movie's definitely one of those. But either way, it was one of those scary movies that literally choices are being made where it's like you're in the car, you're a mile down the road, keep going, and then you're like, no, we got to go back because the baby girl wants her stuffed animal, and it's still in that house.
Oh.
Okay, well, you're all about to die because you decided to go back for a stuffed animal.
Are you strapped? If you're not strapped, we don't turn around. That's not how that works.
And so be careful if you watch that movie. Go watch it. Let me know your thoughts. If any of you guys seen that movie, please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And maybe that's just me, but those movies, they just give me anxiety. They give me anxiety. I'm like, cool. You know what gives me anxiety, Will, is what's going on in the world today.
Bruh.
How about we go into that?
Yeah, let's
Jamie, set up that ticker, Jamie. Show the world what we're talking about.
Put that ticker up. Man, it's already been a week and it's what, Tuesday-ish? I don't even know anymore.
The word is on the street, Will, and you're gonna clarify. I mean, you gotta know I've been at the range all day, so you're gonna have to update me, dude. I've been out there doing first sergeant stuff.
Yeah,
but
man.
The word on the street is there was some, like, we're talking Austin Powers, Dr. Evil shit going on out there.
For real, dude. Paging Dr. Terrorist, man. Like, please come to operating room number 3. So yeah, man, the Israelis carried out, well, allegedly,
team, important word in 2024, allegedly
carried out one of the wildest operations I've ever even heard of.
Old school.
Oh yeah, well, kind of a blend of old school, new school, right? So all of a sudden, a bunch of Hezbollah dudes up in Lebanon, their pagers started going off. Now, why in this day and age are you carrying a pager? Oh, that's right. Because they were so afraid of the Israelis hunting them through their cell phones that they tried to go low tech. So they all went to a fucking pager.
Okay.
And all of a sudden their pager started going off and exploding. Bro,
you're not making this up, right?
I'm not even making this shit up. I've got video.
This isn't off like a what is it? One of those Get Smart movies or something. Like
for real, man. Like everybody's pagers just exploded. Thousands wounded. At least there was reports of at least 9 to 10 dead at this point.
Yeah, hey, you know what? RIP. It's no, hey, stop laughing, team. This is not nothing to laugh at. Okay.
You can't even do it with a straight face. The fuck out of here.
Woosa. Hey, terrorists are getting killed. Okay, you know.
Oh man.
Allegedly. Okay.
Oh no, terrorists are dying.
Hey, in the words of I used to have a sergeant major that used to say, "Don't hate the player, hate the game."
All
right,
baby.
So this is one of those moments. Okay, they're just playing their game. Let them play their game.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about like who were you buying those fucking pagers from? Like
right? Hey, lawsuit right there. Who are you buying these pagers from? You know,
like how I mean, how gangster is it that they were able to get that many into the hands of a terrorist organization?
that
And then
doesn't make
the reports are super wild, right? So like everybody's trying to figure out how they did it.
it
And
has to be who you're buying these pagers from. Because
1000%.
yeah, you're I
Like
mean,
that was 1000% an operation, right? They figured out that they were going to do it. However, they figured it out. They were like, you know what we should do? We should sell them the pagers. And then somehow, right, just like they smuggled a fucking explosive device into an IRGC safe house in the middle of Tehran to
yeah.
execute the other dude, right? Like,
Yeah.
they turn around and pull this off, like, and I mean, the psychological effect alone on a terrorist organization of
Oh,
like,
yeah.
gee, like what
Like
else did like that's not even the worst that they have planned? Like
thank God it
everybody's
wasn't
ass just
toothbrushes.
exploded.
Thank God it wasn't toothbrushes. All right,
I
it could have
mean,
been
it's
worse.
so wild.
Yeah, it really
Right? But so
is.
everybody like, right? Everybody's like, oh, they must have hacked the pagers and caused them to overheat. Like,
Oh, yeah, you know, it's
no,
gonna
dude.
go. It doesn't work
No,
that way.
no.
It
There
doesn't
was
work that way.
look. We'll show you a video here in a minute, but like, just based off that looked like a small explosive like device implanted into
Yeah.
that thing. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
not like, oh my cell phone just overheated and you know it burned up. Like, no, their shit went beep 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 and it boom. Like that's not how that works.
It's funny because I'm thinking of a cartoon in mind,
Oh yeah.
and I'm just thinking like, because this is one of those things where you're just like, it's like you can just see a giant house that says Hezbollah, and then all of a sudden a UPS guy drops off a box that says Acme, and it says pager, and it's like, oh, here we go. And so
Yeah,
they
we've been wanting to go down to this pager system.
this is what we've been wanting to do.
So that way they couldn't track our cell phones.
And it literally says from Acme pagers, total secure, no untraceable. Use these.
It's got a fucking hand grenade like tied to the back of it. Like ignore that.
Pull
Like that's
pin,
new
and
design.
it's free to use.
New design. Jesus.
Oh man. Allegedly.
No, that happened. Allegedly, it was the Israelis. Like, and they're always really quiet anytime they pull some shit like this off. So,
Oh yeah, notice there's silence right now.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
yeah. So, in case you haven't seen the story, here's a little clip.
Let's see this.
Of the wildness of this one.
So where is this at right here? Give us a
in
little
Lebanon.
further.
Officials are now accusing Israel of orchestrating an attack that has killed several people and injured nearly 3,000 others when their pagers exploded. This does appear to be a highly sophisticated attack, although Israel itself has not claimed credit for this. But around 1,500 members of Hezbollah were wounded in these blasts, which happened just south of the capital of Beirut.
We spent so much time talking with experts about methods, strategies that Israel might use if there were a concerted retaliatory strike against Hezbollah. Cruise missiles, drones, boots on the ground, never pagers.
The use of pagers, they aren't using things like cell phones, things that could be easily crackable or more hacked into. This is older technology.
This is a story that you wouldn't believe if you saw it in a movie.
Dude. How fucking wild is that?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I mean,
at this
so
point.
wild. And so here we've got another video real quick. We'll pop it up. Like this is the actual one of they caught it on surveillance of one of these things going boom.
CCTV. Gotta love CCTV team.
So we'll pull that up here. And then
warning, contains distressing scenes. All right, guys, put the kids away. Make sure the kids are in bed before you continue to watch, and watch at your own discretion.
And as I've said before,
us military guys, we love this shit.
If your kids are watching me, I regret your life decisions.
Yeah, that's the other thing we'll have to talk about. We'll have to do an episode on that.
Yeah.
for you guys later on, because I'm starting to be really concerned. I've been reading some of the comments. I'm starting to be concerned, guys. Okay.
So yeah, this is in my mind awesome of a terrorist exploding. But here you go. This is from the BBC. Oh shit! Oh fuck! My ass is gone. Those are direct translations, by the way. I'm fucked up.
He's just laying there with his. I mean, obviously, that guy looks like he survived that.
That was pretty quick.
He's definitely going to be in pain for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you wounded 1,500 plus Hezbollah operatives, like, good for you.
I mean, hey, you know what? Somebody's getting an award for that.
Yeah, that was not your pager overheating. Like that was that was a legit like micro explosive placed inside the box.
Damn, man.
God, dude.
Hey, yeah, you know what? Thankfully, none of those went off in America.
Yeah, right.
You know,
thankfully, wait, nobody has a fucking pager, and if you do,
doctors still do. I've seen doctors in the hospital still have pagers.
Sure, like they've got those little things now where they can even talk into them. Like that's like a whole radio system.
My dad, I remember my dad used to have a pager, and I thought it was the coolest thing.
Sure, like back in the day,
that
man.
was like the coolest thing. I was like, dude, you're not cool unless you have a pager. Like you need, and then you're even double cool if you have two pagers.
Yeah. For
hey, Will, let me ask you this. Let me ask you
pager.
Let me ask you this. Let's say you meet some dude at work, you know, some brand new guy, and he's like, yeah, my name's Albert. I'm here, you know, all this stuff. I got all kinds of businesses and stuff. And then you're like, yeah, man, we should hang out. Hey, you got your cell phone number? He's like, no, but here's my pager number. What are your thoughts, dude? Instantly.
No, that dude's gonna fucking. Have you seen American Psycho? Like, hey, why are these newspapers on the floor?
You can't judge him. You can't judge him. You don't know.
Why are these newspapers on the floor? And he's standing behind me with a fucking axe. Like, that dude's gonna
go to this guy's house, and he's all like Mel Gibson from Conspiracy Theory, you know, and he's like,
no, bro, we're not hanging out. Like, that's how I wind up in a hole and him telling me to put the lotion on the skin.
He's
no, we're not doing that.
He's like,
you gotta pay. You gotta pay extra for that.
Can I rub some cream on your head,
bro? Yeah.
Can I moisturize that head of yours? Oh man, yeah. Stop laughing, team. Okay, stop laughing. Some pagers literally hurt 1,500 people. All right,
terrorists.
1,500 terrorists were injured today. Killed, injured. There's no laughing matter. All right.
Yeah. So you got to remember too, right? So Israel basically has said kind of over the weekend and coming into this week, like, hey, like the window for negotiations between us and Hezbollah is closing. Like we're about to go boots on ground and start whooping some ass and clear out the space, right? So, rockets continue to be launched into Israel from Lebanon. The Israelis are hitting retaliatory strikes. But so the northern part of Israel, like everybody has evacuated out of that. Like
they know it's like a war.
No. Like it's already happened, right? They haven't been able to go back for their homes for months, because of all the rockets and shit incoming from Lebanon, right? So, I mean, imagine like, oh, we've got to clear 90 miles of the border between us and Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, sorry you live down there, but you got to go because there's a fucking war going on. Like,
or you're here at your own risk.
yeah. Well, and at some point, like, luck. Hey, man, you got to shut that shit down. So they're talking about basically clearing a buffer zone to allow people to go back to their homes at this point. And this is just kind of their. I don't know. Like, if I'm guessing at this point, it's kind of like the last ditch. Like, hey man, you keep fucking around, you're gonna keep finding out, and this is literally the least we could do. So,
Yeah.
do you really like? We know where the fuck you are, and we can blow your
We
little
know
asses
what
up at
you
any
guys
time.
use. I mean, if anything, this should be a big like, hey, they know so much about us already. Like, like they know how to find us. They know what we use.
Yeah,
They should
but
already. If I was them, I'd be like, dude, all right, who's fucking talking? Like, who in here is talking? You know, who are you meeting with? Who are you talking to?
yeah,
You know, like somebody. You know, who
I
who are you
mean,
dating? Who are you sleeping with? Like, who are you hooking up with? Like, who are
yeah.
you talking to?
You've completely crushed their ability to communicate at this point. Like,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah,
Like you're talking in-person meetings only at this point. And dudes missing chunks of their
or
asshole.
old school pigeons.
Oh yeah, maybe,
You know,
yeah. Until
old
the
school.
pigeon explodes.
Until that pigeon lands in poo. It has an Acme stamp on it.
Where have I seen that before? Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I had a thought. Oh dude, now I already forgot. Damn it.
But so,
Damn it.
yeah.
Hey, but no, I mean, Will, let me tell you this though, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but since I was a boy, they've been fighting against each other since I was a kid. I mean, you're always hearing, oh, peace talks this, oh, peace talk, the window's closing, oh, this. Like, they've been going at it for years.
on and off.
I just don't. I just honestly, you guys can agree with me or you can disagree, but to me, I'm like, dude, this is their fight. It's like when you're at school and you got the two bullies facing each other. You're just like, hey, let them do it. Hey, dude, they're leaving us alone. Like, hey, I got the jungle gym now to myself. I don't got to worry about none of them. I'm just at this point, I'm like, dude, this is hey, all right, guys, handle your shit. Handle your shit. You know?
Well, I mean, you look at what's already going on with Hamas and the Gaza Strip, and then I mean, if they go into Lebanon, really, it does have the potential to drag other countries in. Iran is still right, like looking for a retaliatory strike, and Hezbollah being a proxy. I mean, it has the potential to go bad really fast.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's
with us
all
backing Israel,
Yeah.
and depending on which party, gets elected, what does that support look like? Probably going to be vastly different.
according to
And
that
now
last debate,
you're going to have, well, yeah, you're going to
according to
have,
that last debate, she's on board with supporting Israel.
yeah, I believe that when me shit turns purple and tastes like rainbow sherbet. They've already done some held up arms shipments.
Yeah.
Right. There's obviously a lot of tension between the U.S. and Israel, and I would expect maybe not just the Palestinian and Hamas flags and shit on college campuses. Maybe we'll see some Hezbollah flags. That's
Oh
fucking
my
great.
god!
Like,
Do they even
I
have a
can't wait.
flag? What's their flag look like?
I don't know, man.
Doesn't it look like an ISIS flag almost? I mean, they all look the same. The black with the white Arabic.
Well, I mean, Hezbollah is a little bit different, especially considering they are a more legitimate political party
politically,
of Lebanon.
yeah,
right. Like,
yeah.
So maybe it's just a Lebanese flag. I'd have to look that one up, but I'm just saying, like, you'll have some, trans for Hezbollah, marches or some shit.
That's gonna be funny. That would be funny, actually.
Love it.
That would be really funny.
Yeah.
I just kind of laugh at that and be like, wow, okay. Hey, you're a smart one. Good job. You're very culturally in tune with the world. I like it.
I've never been outside a fucking
now
Berkeley,
go
California.
outside, you blue-haired whale, and smell some grass.
Blue-haired land whale.
You blue-haired land whale. Do some push-ups. Smell some grass.
Shit, man.
Get some vitamin D. Go see the world.
And then you got this fucking crazy trying to You know,
Oh,
as you can see down
yeah.
there, right? Like Trump assassination 2.
What is going? And you know what's crazy? It's like crickets right now. You don't hear really anything on that. I haven't heard. At least I haven't heard much.
You've been stuck at the range too much, man.
That is true. I've been stuck at the range.
So yeah, this convicted felon who is an absolute crazy person, self-published a book
and was able to get a gun as a convicted felon, huh?
Right. Yeah. So he self-published a book basically saying that Trump should be assassinated, sold 0 copies. Good for him. Very successful. This is the same psycho
publisher Acme.
He went to Ukraine with a plot to hire Afghani commandos and get them to fight for the Ukrainians.
Oh, so he's in it.
0 military service. He was interviewed by the New York Times, actually. And I heard an interview this morning with the guy that interviewed him. And he was like, yeah, this guy was kind of like full of shit. You know,
had
probably there for the wrong reasons.
David Maurer or David Muir, whatever the dudes from ABC. Should have had him interview him.
Oh, yeah, there you go. But really interesting, like the most interesting thing I've kind of picked up on, and really a lot of the center right media have kind of picked up on is the mainstream and the left are all blaming Trump for his rhetoric. Right? Like basically saying like, I mean, you want to talk about like victim blaming and gaslighting. Holy shit. Like if the script was flipped on that one, right? Like in some dude with a fucking MAGA hat tried to hit Biden or Harris, like they would have blamed Trump for his rhetoric. Somebody tries to shoot him, right? This is the second time. First time it seemed completely unpolitically motivated. This time they keep listing it as an apparent assassination attempt, and which it's pretty clear it was going to be an assassination attempt at this point. And then they're like, well, we can't determine his political leanings. Motherfucker had a Biden Harris sticker on his like.
He made donations.
He's
got a record of donations.
It's very clear, right? But he basically had an SKS. This blows my mind, right? Like after the first assassination attempt, how security has not been significantly heightened.
What the hell is going on?
He hung out outside Trump's country club, basically built himself a hide site in some bushes.
Oh, he said
for over 12 hours. Sat out there for over 12 hours.
12-hour OP.
Yep. And then he had like these backpacks with like ceramic plates hung up, and then a SKS. He was running an SKS rifle, right? 7.62x39 SKS rifle.
He was in it.
And then some Secret Service cat that was playing a hole, like they would clear the hole in front of wherever Trump was playing, a hole or two.
Yeah.
Like just sees like a barrel sticking out of the fence line, is just fucking starts gatting him over towards him and shooting at him. And dude takes off running. That's wild, dude. Like,
what the heck is? Hey, I'm telling you, Will, 2024. I've been saying it. It's gonna be a crazy year.
Yeah, man. Like
and
we're almost
there.
We're almost there, man. Like November's gonna hit, and it's gonna be really
interesting. Oh yeah, you think this is crazy? Oh man.
And then really, like, depending on how that goes. Inauguration day, like there's some psychos out there, man. on both sides that are just, it's not going to be pretty. It's not.
I'm just going to stay home and hunker down.
But here's everybody. Like, this is what kind of blows my mind. Like, if you, this is two like absolute functional hard R retards that either one of them, if they were even had a shred of training or capability, would have been successful.
Yeah, that's the Oh man.
Just a shred, just literally a very small amount of capability or training, they would have been successful.
Yep.
When you start to think that, like,
that's scary.
That is scary.
I mean,
right?
that is scary. Shoot. Thankfully they're not. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I just see a lot of it's just it goes to say that there's just a big trend right now of people who are just so emotionally just committed, where you can't even have a different opinion anymore. Like,
Oh yeah,
you can't even have that, because their sole purpose is to convince you in some shape or form. And if you're not convinced that way, they're going to force it. You have to. There's no more. I mean, when I grew up, I just remember there was a time when I grew up where you can have different opinions and still function. Yeah. You know what? That's what makes us, just the art of debating, have a debate, have an argument. But guess what? Yeah. You know what? You're entitled to believe what you believe, pray to who you pray to, and think what you think,
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You're totally in tune to that. But now it's getting to a point where people are like, dude, you disagree with someone, that's it. You're the enemy. And now they got to force you. You got to comply. And if you don't comply, it's like history. Think back, World War II time. What happened? There was a party that literally went around forcing people to comply. And if they didn't, what'd they do? They forced you to comply in some shape or form.
Yeah.
And God, it's scary. To me, it just blows my mind. And it's scary that there's people out there like that.
Yeah. And it is on both sides, right? Like,
it is. You're absolutely right. It is on both sides.
And I want to share one more thing. I'm pulling it up right now.
Share it. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Let me just cue this up real quick. Right? Like, it's on both sides, right? And it's going to take both sides to shut it back down. And so we've got, this blows my mind, right? This was, if I can set it up here. This is Barack Obama at the DNC, right? For all of the talk of existential threats to democracy and all of that, like, we need to start taking a step back, and you can have a policy discussion, you can have a policy disagreement, right? We can disagree on things, we can agree on things, whatever, like, but we should be able to have that discussion. And
I agree. That's what our founding this country is founded off because of debate. If you think about it,
our country was founded by a bunch of treasonous humans who I absolutely love.
Think about it. Think of the debates.
The quote from Benjamin Franklin was "Tax this dick," if I remember correctly. But
hey, we'll hate the player, hate the game.
All right, so let's take a look at this real quick, because I think this is right where we need to go. If I can,
you got some sound.
The audio. Let's try that now.
Such confusion and rancor with a culture that puts a premium on things that don't last. Money, fame, status, likes. We chase the approval of strangers on our phones. We build all manner of walls and fences around ourselves, and then we wonder why we feel so alone. We don't trust each other as much because we don't take the time to know each other. And in that space between us, politicians and algorithms teach us to caricature each other and troll each other and fear each other. But here's the good news, Chicago. All across America, in big cities and small towns, away from all the noise. The ties that bind us together are still there. We still coach Little League and look out for our elderly neighbors. We still feed the hungry in churches and mosques and synagogues and temples. We share the same pride when our Olympic athletes compete for the gold. Because the vast majority of us do not want to live in a country that's bitter and divided. We want something better. We want to be better. And the joy and the excitement that we're seeing around this campaign tells us we're not alone.
The joy.
Yeah, minus that last part. But
Yeah.
like, you know, hey, he's right?
Oh, he's absolutely right.
You know, we're a country divided based off of a red and blue sticker on our fucking bumpers. And instead of being able to have that discussion and figure out where we can agree and disagree and actually what, you know, that other person is thinking, you know, it's that rhetoric that leads to violence, right? From, again, it's a very small, you know, very, very small portion of humans, but you know, it's the inability to be able to have that discussion is what is not helping.
Yeah. I mean, people just can't find comfort in their chaos.
Yeah, man.
You know what
they
though?
need? They need Buffalo Trace.
They need some Buffalo Trace. They do. They need get some Buffalo Trace. And if someone sends you a pager in the mail, I wouldn't put that shit on. I wouldn't. If there's one thing we learn, don't put on a random pager they sent to you. All right.
No.
And if you get one as a Christmas gift for this coming Christmas, you might want to question who sent you that. All right.
I'm sending you a pager.
That shit says Acme. I'm throwing it in the garbage disposal. Or it's a white elephant gift. Boo. It's going to somebody else. Man, I'll tell you what though, Will. I know. Hey, you know what, Obama? I'll tell you one thing. The guy knows how to talk. He presents himself as a good, true statesman. He knows how to captivate a crowd. He's definitely good at that.
Yeah,
and he hit a lot of talking points that were right. But I still, and maybe it's just me, Will. I'm just saying, maybe it's just me. But it's like, okay, what are you doing to fix it? Like, you have placement and access right now. You have an influence. What are you doing? Other than coming out here and giving this big old speech on a very important day. But what are you doing? This has been going on. What have you been doing? You have an influence. You have the money. You could
argue it for I mean, a whole lot of folks on both sides, right? Like,
I do.
I guess my point is, yeah, my point is, right? Like, I generally disagree with the majority of his policy. But that point I thought was important.
That was,
you know, coming from the same side that is, you know, basically, you know, calling the other, you know, nominee for president of the United States a existential threat to democracy and needs to be taken out. And I mean, when you say stuff like that, you know, psychos, you know, are going to come out of the woodwork. But the other side has done it too, right? And if everybody would just chill the fuck out and actually have a discussion based off of reason, logic, and policy, that would be great. But
stop,
you know,
worrying
here
about
we are,
freaking money. Man, take the money out of it, Will. I guarantee things will change. Take all that money out of it. Take all that freaking money.
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like that. I'm just take the money out. Take it away. You know what? That's it. Take it away.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather have somebody, you know, same thing like I tell soldiers. I'm like, hey, you give me a soldier who wants to be there over two that were told to be there, and I'll take that one who wants to be there.
Oh, sure.
Different. You know?
Sure. Yeah.
And it's the same. I hold that same aspect when it comes to like even leadership too, you know. Don't give me a commander who was told to be there and take command over somebody who wants to be there and take command. You know,
100%.
because they're going to own their role, they're going to own their responsibilities, and they're going to do the right thing. Somebody who is just told to be there, hey, who knows? You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
You just don't know. So yeah, that was just my 2 cents, man. That's the wine talking and the stupid Acme pagers infiltrating the Middle East right now. Oh wow.
So, you know what? Like, I give it to him, man. That's one hell of an op. Like,
bro, seriously? Yeah. Hey, you know what? I agree. Damn, dude. I mean, you went full Acme style. Like that took some planning, that took some coordination, that took somebody's getting an award. Someone's getting recognized somewhere in a skiff right now, in a secret underground bunker room or office or facility. Someone's like, hey, Abdullah, good job.
Can you imagine that pitch meeting?
Oh yeah.
Hey, look,
hey,
I got
sir,
an idea.
I got an idea.
I got a fucking idea.
Hold on. Hey.
Like that shit was crafted
still
up
smell
over.
like vodka. Are you sure you want to tell them? Don't worry, we got this. We got this.
That shit was crafted up. That shit was crafted up over a bottle of Buffalo Trace.
It was crafted up over a bottle of Buffalo Trace on a napkin. Hey, here's what we can do.
I got a fucking idea. Sometimes those are the best, man. Sometimes those are the best. The best op plans is like, I got a fucking idea. Let me pitch this to you.
No one thinks about exactly. Think about that guy who said, I got an idea.
Right.
Oh man.
Here's what I want to do. Somebody signed off on that shit.
Somebody did. Somebody signed off on all that. That took
so
funding, that took coordination. Dude. So somebody. Good. Hell yeah. Good job, man. Good job. Whoever did that. I support the creativity.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I support the creativity. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's alleged creativity. We don't know yet.
Maybe there's just one real large batch of defective pagers.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. There could have been a recall email sent out, and because they didn't have internet or something, they didn't acknowledge.
They didn't get the recall, man. They didn't get that recall.
Hey, if you bought these pagers, there's a new deficiency. They explode randomly after a certain amount of pages.
Get rid of those. Send those back. We got to fix those.
Or this one number. If there's this one number that calls into a pager, it automatically explodes. So we figured it out. We sent a recall. We need you to send it back. But nobody responded.
Nope.
Oh, man. Because dude was shopping for lemons, team. He was literally in a fruit stand buying fruit. And his leg blew up. What the hell? What is this world coming to? Gosh, he can't even buy lemons, man.
Good.
Oh, gosh, Will, I need to go downstairs and give me some more Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
I think that's good, team. I think we have enough. Will, you got anything you want to put out to the team before we wrap up?
Hey, man. Make sure you check that car's extended warranty. Check your pages. True. Check your pagers. Fucking recall notice.
Make sure there's no recalls on your pagers.
Update your phone. You know, all that. Like, fuck.
Hey, imagine if freaking Apple got infiltrated for that, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
bro, dude, imagine. Damn, Steve Jobs is like, I planned this. Wait, now I'm gone and you guys have no one to blame. My last hurrah. Watch it burn.
It was
babe, you want to hold my iPhone? Just in case they're listening.
It was Steve Bobs, the pager dealer.
Steve Bobs, the pager dealer. Work for Acme Networking.
Yep.
Acme Telecom Network. Hey, low key, how would you feel if someone handed you a business card that said Acme on it?
No, we should do that.
The Acme Podcast. Brought to you by Acme.
Covered in gas. Brought to you by Acme and fucking Buffalo Trace.
Lead sponsor, Acme Pagers.
Yeah, there you go.
they will really blow up the prices out there. They will blow up the competition.
Blow away the competition.
All right, team. Will and I need to go refill.
Yep.
And we got some more chaos to talk about. So, hey, thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Hey, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on pagers. Let me know your thoughts on, have you got gifted pagers? Let me know your thoughts on, hey, what do we do about these exploding pagers? All right. I just want to know everything we discussed tonight. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And also, apparently, there's a notification button. Hit that notification button because apparently it notifies you whenever we upload an episode on the channel.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. And then you can always get that notification so you can comment on Will's head. Yeah, you can let us know. Is it looking tanner? Is it looking red? It's always changing. Low key, if you guys pay attention, go back, look at other videos. You always see something to change. Let's see if you pay attention on that. All right, comment down below, guys. Let us know your thoughts. Will, you got any last message for the team before we go out?
No.
Man, a few words, team. Man,
Not tonight.
We'll see you on the next one, team. Out.